Ladies and gentlemen, God sees your pain, and He knows every ounce of weight you carry. There's something incredibly powerful about knowing that we are not alone in our struggles. Every time you've been hurt, disappointed, or even felt lost, He has seen it. And there's a reason you've made it this far. It's because your story isn't over. Even when it feels like life is wearing you down, God has a purpose for you, a plan that even pain can't destroy. Pain is a teacher guiding us through lessons we might never have chosen but often need. When we encounter hardship, it has a way of reshaping our understanding of life, molding our character, and deepening our resilience. Think about the times in your life when things didn't go according to plan, when setbacks or heartbreak left you feeling uncertain. In those moments, you might not have seen it, but something in you was growing. Each experience of pain carries a potential seed of transformation if you allow it to shape, refine, and prepare you for what's next. Often we resist pain, thinking that life should only bring us joy and comfort. But real growth doesn't come from what's easy. Challenges reveal strengths we didn't know we had, resilience we hadn't tapped into before. When we let pain teach us, it unlocks something inside, a drive, an understanding, or a clarity about what we truly want. Maybe you didn't get that job, or that relationship didn't work out, or you faced a health issue that made life feel fragile. These painful experiences open us to new possibilities, showing us what we're made of and what really matters. The truth is, pain is a form of preparation. It's like a refining fire, burning away the impurities of our doubts, our fears, and even our insecurities. When we lean into what pain is trying to teach us, it builds our mental and emotional muscles. It's not there to break us, but to strengthen us. It asks us to confront our weaknesses, to be honest with ourselves, and to seek something higher, a greater purpose, a deeper understanding, or a stronger sense of self. Think of it as life's way of preparing us for what lies ahead, shaping us to withstand the next storm, to handle the next challenge with greater wisdom and grace. Imagine that each painful experience is a stepping stone moving you forward. Without it, you might stay where you are unchanged. But with it, you grow, evolve, and gain new skills. Pain often prepares us in ways we don't see until we look back, and suddenly it all makes sense. The struggle wasn't just a hardship, it was a setup, a way to ready you for what's coming. There's a certain strength, a wisdom that only those who have faced pain can possess. It's the kind of strength that prepares you for a future you may not yet fully grasp, but one that deep down you know is meant for you. In the moment, pain and struggle can feel chaotic, unfair, and pointless. We may wonder why we are going through hardship, especially when we don't see an immediate reason for it. But life is not random, and your experiences, both good and challenging, are part of a bigger tapestry being woven. Each thread has its place, each challenge its purpose. When you face struggle, it's an opportunity to remember that there is a process at play, one that's beyond our immediate understanding. Trusting the process means accepting that there are lessons and outcomes yet to be revealed. When we struggle, we are often being redirected, refined, or strengthened in ways we can't see at first. Think about nature. A seed planted in the earth goes through a period of darkness before it breaks the surface and grows into something incredible. Our struggles are like that. They often push us down, burying us under doubt and frustration. But if we trust the process, if we hold on with faith, we come through stronger and more equipped for what lies ahead. At times, struggle pushes us to let go of things that no longer serve us, or pushes us in new directions we wouldn't have chosen. It shapes our path, teaching us resilience, patience, and humility. We learn to work through the unknown, growing stronger in our belief that every struggle is molding us, making us more capable, more understanding, and more prepared. When we trust this process, we find peace in the midst of trials because we know they are building us for a bigger purpose. Believing in a bigger plan gives you courage. You start to realize that every obstacle you encounter is part of a grander design, one that doesn't just build your character but positions you exactly where you need to be. So rather than seeing struggles as setbacks, see them as stepping stones guiding you to something better, even if you don't yet know what that is. You're being prepared little by little with each challenge for something beyond what you can imagine. Trusting the process means having faith that there's a purpose to your journey, a reason for every struggle, and a brighter destination ahead. In the thick of pain and hardship, it can feel as though we are isolated, that no one fully understands the weight of what we're carrying. But God is there quietly and unwaveringly, walking alongside you in every moment, every challenge, and every setback. There's a deep, reassuring strength in knowing that you are not bearing your burdens alone. You are supported by a presence far greater than yourself, one that sees every tear and hears every doubt. God's companionship offers a solace that can sustain you when all other comfort seems out of reach. We often face situations that stretch us to our limits, challenging our endurance and our belief in a better tomorrow. But remember, every trial comes with the opportunity to lean on divine strength. God isn't distant. He's right there, offering guidance and comfort, ready to lift you up when you feel like you can't take another step. Even if you don't see or feel His presence in the ways you might expect, that steady strength is always there, nudging you forward, reminding you that you're resilient and capable of withstanding much more than you think. God's support isn't just about easing your burdens, it's about empowering you to grow through them. When you allow yourself to lean on that divine strength, you start to realize that the challenges you face aren't as insurmountable as they seem. You gain a sense of peace, knowing that you are divinely supported and that this journey has meaning beyond what you can see. Knowing God is with you brings a level of confidence and calm, allowing you to face challenges with a braver heart and a more open mind. There's a powerful comfort in knowing that you don't have to face life alone. Whether you're celebrating victories or facing trials, God is there, infusing your journey with purpose and strength. As you walk through life, remember that every step is guided, every moment has meaning, and that even in your lowest times, you are held. This companionship allows you to face life with renewed courage, knowing that no matter what lies ahead, you have a source of strength beside you, within you, and guiding you forward. Pain has a way of trying to shrink us, to make us feel smaller, weaker, less capable. But here's the truth: pain doesn't have to be an end, it can be a beginning. The experiences that hurt you, challenge you, or disappoint you are not meant to break you. They're opportunities for you to build yourself stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When you decide to let pain fuel your growth, you take control of your story. You become more than just what happened to you, you become someone who overcame it. The way we interpret pain can shape our future. It's easy to let painful experiences define us, to carry them as baggage that weighs us down. But when we choose to see pain as a stepping stone rather than a stopping point, it empowers us to use those hard-earned lessons. Pain becomes a fuel that drives us forward, pushing us to grow, to learn, and to transform. Instead of letting it limit us, we harness it, taking the wisdom, strength, and perspective it brings and using them to reach new heights. Think of it as building a muscle. When we work out, we face resistance that breaks down the muscle fibers only to rebuild them stronger. In the same way, pain breaks down parts of us, but it's within that breaking that we have the chance to rebuild better, to learn things we might not have understood otherwise. Every time you overcome a struggle, you're not just surviving it, you're expanding your capabilities. You become tougher, more compassionate, and more driven to achieve what you once thought was impossible. When you look back, you'll see that the times of struggle were when you grew the most. That's the kind of power pain can have when you let it propel you rather than define you. Embrace pain as a powerful tool in your journey, one that helps you grow into a version of yourself you may not yet know. Pain can be a teacher, a motivator, even an ally. But it should never be the boundary of what you can become. Each painful experience holds the potential to expand your life, and with the right perspective, you can use it to fuel your journey forward, breaking past any limits you once thought you had. Often when we go through hardships, we may feel like they've set us back, like somehow we've been knocked off track or are no longer capable of reaching our goals. But pain is not a mark against you. In fact, it's something that adds depth, resilience, and wisdom to your life. Rather than being a setback, it's a unique experience that equips you with the strength to handle life's complexities with greater grace and understanding. Pain doesn't make you less capable, it makes you more experienced, more compassionate, and more equipped. Your journey isn't meant to be flawless or without challenge. The trials you faced and the pain you've endured are chapters in your story that only enrich it. They make you more relatable, more understanding of others, and most importantly, more resilient. Each hardship you endure has its own value, something that no one else could teach you. In fact, some of the most remarkable qualities we admire in others, like courage, empathy, and perseverance, are often born from times of great struggle and pain. It's not the ease of life that makes you exceptional. It's how you navigate and rise above your difficulties. Pain doesn't disqualify you from greatness or from fulfilling your dreams. It qualifies you. It qualifies you to understand the depth of human experience, to grow beyond limitations, and to connect with others who may be facing similar struggles. When you face and overcome pain, you add to your character and create a foundation of strength that can withstand future challenges. You gain a perspective that allows you to see the world with greater clarity, to understand yourself more deeply, and to face life with more courage. Remember, your pain is not wasted. It's part of what makes your journey uniquely powerful. It's not something to be ashamed of or to hide. It's a testament to what you've overcome. Each time you choose to keep moving forward despite your pain, you're adding to your resilience and proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you once believed. The challenges you faced have prepared you for the next step in your life, adding to your value and strengthening your resolve. Pain, rather than limiting you, is equipping you to become the person you're meant to be. It's no secret that life's most profound achievements often come after periods of intense struggle. There's a reason for this. Challenges push us, stretch us, and force us to grow in ways that we wouldn't otherwise. When you're going through a difficult time, it can feel endless and overwhelming. But often, just when we think we've reached our limit, when we're ready to give up, is precisely when a breakthrough happens. It's at that point that we're being prepared, sharpened, and shaped for something far greater than what we initially imagined. Faith plays a huge role here. In moments of hardship, when everything seems uncertain, faith gives us the strength to keep going, to hold on just a little longer, even when we don't know what the future holds. Think of those who have achieved remarkable things. They didn't just cruise through life without facing difficulties. They had times of pain, fear, and uncertainty. But they held on, driven by the belief that something better was waiting. This is where breakthroughs are born, in those moments of perseverance when most people would have quit. Breakthroughs often don't come with fanfare or predictability. They arrive quietly, sometimes even unexpectedly, but they're the result of everything you've been working toward, all the resilience you've been building. When you push through hard times, you develop a strength and understanding that prepares you to fully embrace the next phase of your life. You gain the insights and abilities needed to handle new levels of success and growth. Without the challenge, without the battle, the breakthrough wouldn't hold the same value. So when you're facing life's toughest moments, remember that there's something powerful on the other side. The very fact that you're struggling means you're on the verge of growth, of new understanding, and of new opportunity. Keep the faith and hold on, even if it feels difficult, because these moments are preparing you for a breakthrough that's bigger and better than you can imagine. Pain may be a part of your journey, but it's also the force that propels you forward. When you keep faith alive in the darkest times, you're preparing yourself to seize the light when it finally arrives.